Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Let's get started. So today I will explain about what is epistemology. Epistemology is the branch of philosophy concerned with the nature, sources and limits of knowledge. Next, epistemology, often referred to as the theory of knowledge, explores fundamental questions about what knowledge is, how it is acquired, and how we can distinguish true belief from false one. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, hi, my name is Nabi Haidina binti Muhammad Rizmi. So my part is explain about what is knowledge and just state true belief and other definition. Okay, we start with meaning of belief, true and justification. First, if you believe something is true, truth is actually true, and justification, you have a good reason or evidence to believe it, right? Are there other definition? Yes. Some philosophers say just true belief is not enough. Why? Because you might be right by accident, not because a good reason. They call it guilty problem. For example, you believe your friend is in the office because you see their bag there, but actually your friend forgot their bag and isn't there. Later your friend returns, so you believe it's true, but your reason was wrong. It's true, you believe it, but justification was mistaken. Some say it doesn't count a real knowledge.
Hello everyone, so today I'm going to tell you guys all about 5 main source of knowledge. So in other words, the way we know, we come to know things in life. So the first one, we have perception. This is knowledge we get from 5 senses. For example, sight, hearing, touch, taste and smell. So I can give you one more example, like a window. Okay, so I know it's raining outside because I hear rain hitting the window. But for that example, but perception can sometimes be misled, like an optical illusion. So the next reason, we have a reason. Reason is when we use logic and thinking to come to conclusion. For example, if all human needs water and I'm human, then I need water. We don't need to see, we figure out by reasoning. Third one is source in memory. Memory is a knowledge from our past experience. I know how to ride a bicycle because I remember learning to how to ride a bicycle as a kid. Of course, memory is perfect. We can forget or misremember things. So the fourth one is intuition. Intuition is kind of immediate knowledge, like gut feelings. Sometimes we just know someone is lying without evidence. So it's just something that we get from human ourselves. We just get a feeling that they were lying. So even if you can explain why, it can be helpful but not always reliable. So lastly, we have testimony. So this is knowledge we get from other people. For example, I know dinosaur existed because I learned it from books and teacher. We only rely on testimony all the time lah. Especially when we weren't there to see something ourselves. So to sum it up, the 5 source of knowledge, we have perception, reason, memory, intuition and testimony. So each one plays an important role in how we understand the world around us. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Have you ever wondered if someone's lying to you, or what you hear is really true? That's what skepticism is about. Questioning whether we can fully trust what we know is not about rumors or fake news. Even long ago, the philosopher Descartes asked, what if everything I believe is a lie? He thought maybe some powerful force was tricking his mind. That sounds extreme, but his point was, doubt can be useful. We are not saying never trust anyone, but being careful, asking questions and looking for proof can help us avoid being deceived. In the end, a little skepticism gave us more.
In epistemology, there are 2 opposing views on how we gain knowledge. The first is rationalism, which is knowledge that is derived from reason and logic. The second one is empiricism, which is knowledge that is derived from experience and experimentation. What are the differences between the 2 opposing views in epistemology? First, the belief. Rationalists believe that reason can explain the working of the world, while empiricists believe that evidence through experimentation can explain reality. Principles. Rationalism is related to mental processes and organizing principles, while empiricism is related to sensory experience and association principles. History. The history of rationalism goes far beyond the Pythagoras time, that is 570 to 495 BCE, while the history of empiricism goes to the era of 600 to 200 BCE. The examples of the two is rationalism is mathematics, while the example of empiricism is science.
Assalamualaikum. Today I'd like to briefly talk about epistemology, which is the study of knowledge, how we know something is true. In today's world, we are surrounded by a lot of information from the internet, social media, and WhatsApp, but not all of it is irrelevant. For example, sometimes we get a message saying school is questionable, but we check is not true. This is where epistemology becomes important. It teaches us how to think critically, like who said it? Is there any evidence? Does this make sense? Epistemology helps us filter information, avoid being misled, and make a better decision based on facts. So, even though it sounds like complex philosophy topic, epistemology is actually very useful in our daily life. So that's it from our group. Thank you.